Hello and welcome to Inspire Coach, a platform where we build, motivate, challenge, and encourage one another to be the very best versions of ourselves. It's always my pleasure to have you. So why don't we talk about integrity today? What's integrity? Do we know how to live integral lives? Join me as we discuss integrity. Integrity is that which you are when nobody sees. What defines your values, even when there's no one around you? That defines whether you're integral or not. Integrity is a skill that you need to learn every day, because sometimes we find ourselves between a rock and a hard place where we have to make decisions solely made on who we are or on the values that we hang on to. Sometimes it might become so difficult that you'll find yourself having to lose your job or lose something that you love. Will you still remain integral, or will you give up? That is when you'll understand whether you're integral or not. Have you ever found yourself in a place where you're forced to make a bribe? Do you go for the bribe or going for the long way? Bribing is easier, right? You get things done quickly. But that drains your integral values. That makes your integrity base lower. That shakes the foundations of your integrity. Sometimes you'll find yourself in places where you're the only one who has to stand up for yourself or stand up for what is right. Will you be pulled by the crowd? If you're pulled by the crowd, that means you don't value that which you stand for. You don't truly believe that that which you stand for is right. Be bold. Before we've discussed about audacity, before we've discussed about being bold and being your own warrior. And these are some of the cases where the warrior inside of you will have to stand and roar. You'll have to take a stand, put your foot down and say, you're proud of what you stand for. Even if it means you facing the consequences. That makes you integral. At the end of the day, integrity pays. The pay might come slowly, painfully. You might lose a lot of people along the way, but trust me, it is worth standing up for. Integrity does not mean making those huge decisions only. Sometimes even in the small things, it's like getting to work in time, like not using the time when you're required to be working to do your own personal things, like that white lie that you want to put across. All this calls for integrity. As I said before, integrity is what you are when nobody is watching. Sometimes you'll have to stand up for yourself, even when no one is there to applaud you. Be integral. It pays. It might feel hard, it might feel sad. The loss of friends, the loss of having people applaud you might not feel comfortable at the start, but it will finally and eventually bring pay. So let's be integral. Let's walk in integrity. Let's be proud of ourselves deep inside, even when no one is clapping for us. It's worth being integral. So as we come to the end of the discussion, stay motivated, stay integral, and thanks for watching.